Payday 2 was released in the summer of 2013, which back then I played video games on the PlayStation 3. The main games I played and actually uploaded videos of to YouTube back then were Call of Duty and, depressingly enough, Minecraft, but also some other small independent games. A friend of mine mentioned that there was this cool looking game coming out called Payday 2, where you rob banks and do all this other bank robber type stuff. Without much convincing, we bought the game at release and attempted to play it. Those of you fortunate enough to have watched my very first Payday 2 videos will see that not only did I not have the slightest clue what was going on, but the game back then was very different than it is today. My earliest memory of the game was literally the extremely loud music as the game started up, and then came the I have no idea what I'm doing, but it seems fun. I played the game for about a month, uploaded 13 very bad YouTube videos, and didn't touch the game again for a very long time. In between this time, I made the switch to PC gaming, finding an interest in researching parts, benchmarks, and then the process of assembling these parts to make a functioning computer. After leaving the PlayStation 3 behind, it was often a running joke that we should buy Payday 2 for the PC, and laughed again on how bad we were at it the first time. As time went on, Payday 2 became forgotten to me until it was shown on sale for around $7 at the end of 2014. I bought it as a joke in reference to the early jokes about the old days playing on the PS3, and thought I'd give it another try. With the current Call of Duty game out at that time losing its luster with me, Payday 2 grabbed my attention. Still not having a clue what was going on, the ability to play with a keyboard and mouse instead of a controller felt a lot more natural, and allowed me to play the game a lot easier. After figuring out the very basics and playing in endless public lobbies being carried through objectives, I started to watch YouTube videos on how the skill system worked and what builds you could make. After playing for about a month, I distinctly remember watching a video where they talked about perk decks. I had no idea what this was, so further videos showed me that on top of the skills you use, there were also perk decks. This made things a lot more interesting. My next revelation was when I realised stealth was part of the game. Joining a random shadow raid lobby and the host said, "Hey guys, stay here, I'll do this one." I literally sat there and watched him come back with bag after bag until the heist ended and no cops showed up. I got all this XP and money and thought it was the greatest thing I'd ever seen. I then began to watch videos about how to stealth and started to give it a go myself. Next came dodge. I would always see people going into battle with a suit and first aid kits. My tactic was always from the start unlock the heaviest armour and take ammo bags so I could stand there and fight. These guys would run around with akimbo pistols and look like a god. I began to watch videos about dodge. So in February of 2015, a year and a half after my PS3 videos, I decided to upload another Payday 2 video. A month after that, my next one, and then 2 months after that, another one. From this point on, I was pretty much only playing this game and recording gameplay videos. Finding challenges to do, builds to try, more DLC, and trying for achievements, I surprisingly, instead of getting 20 views per video, my new Payday videos would get 100 views. From this point on, I uploaded a minimum of 2 Payday videos a week, sometimes more. At the end of 2015, I decided to give a live stream a try, feeling pretty good about my 1,000 views on a frame-in-frame video and my new 1,200 subscribers. I streamed Payday 2 to about 5 to 10 people twice a week for about 2 months, until someone posted a link in the chat and got my channel deleted. I got the channel back after a couple of weeks, but never got back into streaming. Within the next few months, my hours played stacked up and even reset my progress 3 times in order to keep me on an objective. Fast forward 8 months and I decided to begin streaming again at the beginning of September 2016. In January 2017, I became Overkill approved, which I was completely ecstatic about. This just means that Overkill acknowledges the efforts of a certain content creator and shows their support by enabling giveaways of DLC and game codes by supplying them. Not bad for a guy who used to joke about this game more than 2 years prior. Up to the present day, the question arises around what is next for Payday. Recent announcements tell us that Payday 3 is in development, release date TBD, a mobile version Crime Wars will be released, virtual reality is in the works, and support for the current game Payday 2 will go into 2018, with all DLC being free after a certain date this fall. With a couple of thousand hours already in the game, I'm always excited for new content, and support through the following months, maybe even over a year, to me is exciting, especially for a game that has been around for so long already. Virtual reality is extremely interesting for me to hear about, and I hope that it's able to offer a great experience, as the possibilities of it are mind-blowing. So in short, when someone wants to know, "Hey B, how long have you played Payday 2? It's complicated, but as of today I can say a couple of years, first on the PlayStation, but now mostly on PC. Hey B, do you ever get bored of Payday? Not really, mate, no. I work so much outside of video games that having a game I can put on, enjoy with a large group of friends, and be mildly good at helps me relax and decompress. And finally, hey B, what would you like to see in Payday 3? Give me an updated game engine, less connection issues, and bigger and grander heists, and I'll be extremely happy.